صلاة الله سلام الله على طه رسول الله صلاة الله سلام الله على ياسين حبيب الله على ياسين حبيب الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Today we are at the shrine or the Maqaam of Nabi Yunus ala Nabiyyina wa alayhi salatu wasalam. Alhamdulillah, if you look around, this is the masjid of Sayyidina Yunus alayhi salatu wasalam. A beautiful masjid, alhamdulillah. We performed our salah here. And now inshallah I will take you to the shrine or the dari of Nabi Yunus alayhi salatu wasalam. You will follow me. Assalamu alaikum ya Nabi Allah. So this is the shrine of Nabi Yunus alayhi salatu wasalam. Actually underneath this construction there is a cave, and this is where Nabi Yunus alayhi salatu wasalam used to live. This is not the actual burial place of Nabi Yunus alayhi salam. He is buried somewhere else, most probably in Nineveh in Iraq. We're not 100% sure of that. But this has been erected because we know the story of Nabi Yunus alayhi salatu wasalam, that when he left his people without the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he went onto the boat, and then we know the story very well, alhamdulillah. He went into the water and he was swallowed immediately by the whale. And we know that he was in three types of darkness. He was in the darkness of the night, the darkness of the ocean, and the darkness of the stomach of the fish. And that is, when the fish swam to the bottom of the ocean, he heard the other fishes, he heard the stones and the rocks making the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that inspired him to read this dua, La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu min al-zalimin. So this is known as the Ayat Karima, or the dua of Nabi Yunus alayhi salatu wasalam. And he read this dua, and through the barakah of this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted him relief. There's the famous story told to us by Hafiz ibn Rajab alayhi rahmah, when Yunus alayhi salatu wasalam made this dua. Allah heard the dua, of course, and Allah asked the angels, do you recognize this voice? And they said, Sawtum ma'ruf, ya Allah, the voice is familiar, walakin makanun ajib, but the location of this voice is strange. We know that this is the voice of your servant Yunus, but where is he? This location is somewhere else. We're not familiar with this location. So Allah told him this is what happened, and he's in the stomach of the whale. And they made dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, through our collective agency, granting relief because he's your beloved servant. And he continued to read this dua, La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu min al-zalimin. And eventually Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted him relief, and he came out of the stomach of the whale. And that is about on the beach of one of the Mediterranean oceans in Java, which is about 65 kilometers from this place where we are at the moment. So this place is called Hal-Hawl. Hal-Hawl means Hal or Hala means to pass by, and Hawl is 1 year. So when Yunus alayhi salatu wasalam came out of the stomach of the fish, he needed to recuperate because he was very weak. And on that beach, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allowed the pumpkin tree, yaqateen, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allowed the pumpkin tree to grow, and that gave him, the leaves of the tree is big, and that gave him shade, and the scent of the fruit was such that it used to repel the flies and the insects and things like that. So, but because his body was burnt because of the acids, the digestive acids of the whale, and Allah allowed the spring to come. So he needed time to recuperate. So this is where Yunus alayhi salatu wasalam stayed for 1 year. That is why the place is called Hal-Hawl. And after he recuperated, and this is where he stayed. This is the spot beneath this Maqaam, inshallah, is a cave. We cannot go into the cave, but this was the home of Nabi Yunus alayhi salatu wasalam for 1 year, and then he returned to his people in Nineveh to find that all of them are believers, alhamdulillah. So we are very fortunate to be here, alhamdulillah, and what we can learn from this is, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us that if there's any type of problem that we're facing, we read the dua of my brother Dawood alayhi salatu wasalam, La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu min adh-dhalimin, my brother Yunus alayhi salatu wasalam. And we know that whenever there is any type of difficulty that we're facing, فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُ اللَّهِ, as Allah says in the glorious Quran Sharif, seek refuge by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, make istighfar to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَّارًا, He is most forgiving. يُرْسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِدْرَارًا, He will send rain upon you. وَيُمْدِدُكُمْ بِأَمْوَالِ وَبَنِينَ, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will empower you with children and wealth. So when you have any type of problems, we make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we make istighfar to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And one of the greatest istighfars that we can make, because it is actually an admission of our guilt, is La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu min adh-dhalimin, the dua of Nabi Yunus alayhi salatu wasalam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevate his maqam in Jannatul Firdaus. We make shukr that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has brought us here. We convey our salams on behalf of all our family and friends at home. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring us all to these holy places of Ziyaarah, inshallah. Jazakallah for joining us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Salatullah, salamullah, ala taha rasulillah. Salatullah, salamullah, ala yasin habibillah, ala yasin habibillah.